What's up, guys? I'm Chris Tisdale. Welcome to Cointable. We just got a small batch, well, small as in maybe $300 worth of 1968 and 1970 proof sets, and someone suggested I film it and throw it on the tube, so here we go. Let's get them open. They're all in original boxes, which doesn't mean they have never been looked at because they're not sealed, but I can tell by the boxes that they definitely haven't been picked through multiple times. So there's a good chance that we might find something good. Let's take a look. Alright guys, here we go. So, first thing I like about these is, as you'll notice, these boxes here, very rarely do I find them in boxes like this. We've got four of these smaller ones. Each box here has four 1970 proof sets inside the box. This is what they look like. And this is actually how they were shipped from the mint in 1970, 69, 71. The other cool thing, and I've actually never in all my career seen one of these. I've literally never seen one of these. This is a box of 20 1968 proof sets. We've got two of these. Tell me in the comments if you guys have ever seen one of these, or if you know where I can get more. This is how these open up and look. You take the lid off, and then inside is a box of 10 proof sets. And these ones here are 1968 proof sets. Pretty crazy, pretty cool. Again, if you know where I can get more, if you've ever seen them, if you know where any are hiding, let me know in the comments. And now we're going to get started with opening them. The first thing I'm going to do is take them all out of the boxes. There we go. Nothing that screams anything too crazy, but one of my favorite things about 1968, 69, 70, 71 proof sets are all the different varieties that you can find. My favorite variety to look for is the 1968 Kennedy half, the 1968 proof half dollar with the inverted S. I actually have only found one in my entire coin career, so they're not easy to find. So far no crazy cameos or nothing. You know, this is a batch where the person I bought it from, he's pretty sharp. I'm assuming that they gave him at least a quick look. And so what I do when I buy a set like this or a pack like this is it basically goes like this. I look through it really quick to see if I can find the obvious money, which would be the deep cams. And if I can't find the obvious money, then I'll go through it really quick with a loop to look for any of the varieties that bring decent money. And if I can't find any of those, then I will just basically sell them and usually end up taking a loss. And that's how this part of the game goes. If I do find any that are deep cameo, the next thing after that to do would be to look at them under light, and if they need to be conserved, go ahead and conserve them, and then send them to the grading company to try to get some deep cams. I'm just going to go through and look at these. If there's anything that you guys see that I don't talk about or that you think maybe I missed, please feel free to tell me in the comments. I would love to hear from you. In case it isn't clear, or in case I haven't made it clear, I'm essentially mainly just looking for the deep cameos. Alright, there we go. That $50 there, at least on the obverse, is very close to to deep cam. Not quite sure it's all the way there, but it's close. And the reverse definitely has it too. So finally got a possible candidate for grading. And unfortunately it looks like they're getting lighter as we go, which is very common when you find original boxed proof sets like that. It's common that they are from the same production. But I gotta look at them under my light. I mean, they've got some definite good contrast. I don't know if they have what it takes to be deep cam, but they're fairly frosty, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry about this lighting setup, guys. I know it's not ideal with the coronavirus. I'm not even in my temporary studio, so we're just doing the best we can with what we have to work with. I hope everybody out there is doing good, staying healthy. I know one thing for me that has worked anytime I've gotten a little bit stir crazy or started to just question things or want to get out or whatever it might be, however it looks for you. One of the things that's worked the best for me is just gratitude. Alright guys, after taking a fairly close look at all these 1970s, I'm just going to go ahead and crack them out. I think the half dollars and a lot of the cents are worthy of, well, in this case it would be the dime and the cent. I think a lot of them are worthy of at least cracking out and conserving and taking a close look. This quarter here, you can see I wrote double dyed reverse. It's to the point now where I really don't check most of the proof sets for varieties anymore because of time limitations, but on a smaller batch like this I actually just ran through with the loop and took a real quick look. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to cracking these out of here, and we will get them conserved and kind of show you what we find as soon as we're done doing that. That dime looks like a bomber. It's a good cent. Another good cent and good dime. You're basically hoping for a 69 deep cam if you're gonna play this game, and when you get them it works out, and when you don't it really basically just doesn't. So but nevertheless, it's a inexpensive way to play the game. Now you guys, I love that quarter. It's really, oof, love that quarter. This is how I crack these out. You just kind of wiggle it back and forth like that a couple of times, and then it should just break along the seam here. And you can just peel it apart. Pull the plastic out. Actually, we're going to get all these done. And then we're going to go put all this plastic in the recycle bin and get these coins out of here, and we'll let you know kind of where we end up. Welcome back to Cointable. This is Chris Tisdale, and I'm going to kind of give you guys an idea. Well, hopefully some of you watching are going to get an idea kind of you know, how much of a grind this can be. You guys saw the sets as we were going through them. You saw what the coins looked like. I broke out all the coins and went ahead and conserved all the ones that I thought had a shot at deep cam. And this is what we're left with, guys. These aren't even the ones that I'm gonna for sure grade. These are just the ones that we're left with where I'm looking at them under my light and saying, yep, those are for sure deep cam. We got 5 1970 pennies or proof cents. We have 6 dimes, 1 quarter, 2 halves. So I'm just gonna show you guys these really quick. Like I said, these are the ones that are for sure deep cam. They're not even the for sure graders. I'm only going to grade these if I think they have a shot at going 9 deep cam. And I'm going to send them to PCGS. and I'll figure out a way to just do a follow-up video and show you guys the grade results. Make sure that if you like my content, you're subscribed, so that when I do upload a video like that one, where it's going to be a video updating, giving you guys grades, make sure you guys are subscribed so that you get that notification. Ding the bell! Alright, check out this quarter, you guys. I was actually really surprised about the quarters, because after looking at them, I just felt like there was a handful in here that were just bomb black and white, just neon, or not neon, but just, I just felt like there was a handful of quarters in these sets that were just going to be black and white, just monster deep cams, and there's one. The dimes, we got 6. Now with that said, we only looked at 16 1970 proof sets, and so it's pretty standard. Sometimes I'll look at 14 and find 1 or 2, other times I'll find none, other times you might find 12. You just never know. It's part of, I've kind of come to realize lately, that's part of what I love about it, is that hunt. The thrill of the hunt. Just go through, take a look at these deep cameo dimes. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. We're not going to be able to do it in this video because it's too long, but I was thinking about doing a video where I've got a bunch of proofs and we're going over them one by one, discussing cameo versus deep cameo, and looking at all types of proofs. There's proofs from all die states. So you've got cameo that's lighter than other cameo, and you've got ultra cameo that's black and white, and then you've got ultra cameo that's, you know, just 1 or 2 levels above cameo. And so I was thinking about doing a video about the different levels of cameo or frost, and the different types of cams and deep cameos that you might find. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see a video like that. Now here are these 1970 proof cents that I believe are deep cam, and again, doesn't mean we're going to grade it. It just means I looked at it and yep, I think it'll go deep cam. The problem with that, especially on this cents, is that a lot of these come naturally with chatter and dings in the fields and whatnot. Everyone thinks that just because you pull them out of a proof set or a mint set, that means it's going to be a 70, and that's just not the case, especially with cents, because you've got so many dings and issues like that, and then you've also got spotting issues, as you can see here, and that's not something that just melts away like haze. So most of the time, if there's a black spot, pretty much, I mean, there are a few exceptions depending on the, come on camera. There are a few exceptions when it comes to the copper. You know, maybe depending on the eye appeal, having a hard time focusing. But for the most part, if it has a black spot, it ain't gonna be going to grade. So, I guess there we go, from a mile away. Anyways, that's it, you guys. And like I said, 4 cents, 6 dimes, 1 quarter, 2 halves. The good news is about the halves, I think this one here is a 69 deep cam all day, which makes it worth going through the batch and doing that. And I think this one here is a 68 deep cam, and they very well could both grade 69 deep cam. So that's going to be our money back on the investment there. Anything else is gravy, and that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish here, is when you're sending in coins to grade, you look for coins that give you a maximum amount of upside potential while you minimize your downside potential. So we'll talk more about that. Again, I'm Chris Tisdale. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you guys updated on how these grade out.